Hey YouTube, Southwest252 here with another video, and this time I'll be reviewing the NG Models 1400 scale Air India Airbus A350-900. But before I get into the review, I would just like to say I'd really appreciate it if you check out my Instagram, and the link for that is in the description below. So I will start with the box. You have this box art design on the front, the new Air India livery. You have the Airbus A350-900 titles at the top. There's the computer-generated image in the middle. You have the Air India new logo in the bottom left with the registration of this model, which is Victor Tango Juliet Romeo Alpha. The NG Models logo is in the bottom right, along with 1/400 scale collectible models die-cast metal. On the bottom of the box art continues down. You got the same stuff as the front, but with the item number, which for this model is 39058. On the left of the box, it's a simpler version of the bottom. The top is almost the same as the bottom, and the right side's the same as the left. On the back of the box, you've got the same box art design. And warning, choking hazard, small parts for adult collectors, not suitable for children under 14 years old. And that is all for the box. Now for the model. So this is Air India's brand new livery, and this is, I'm not sure if this is the first A350 that was delivered to them, but it's one of the first. So it's exciting to see that in Air India's fleet now. And now let's get into the model. So at the nose cone, you do have it painted on there with some additional details. You have the cockpit windows with the raccoon mask. You have the Indian flag and Star Alliance logo to the left of the L1 door there. It does say RA on the gear door, and there is your nose gear. All the gears are rubber and do roll. Then you have the Billboard Air India titles across the front half of the aircraft. You have an antenna on top. You have the L2 door. You have your landing lights at the base of the wing. And then you have over the wings, you got the flat fairings in the back. You have the winglet here. There's the outside view. It's just gold, but then on the inside, it does have the Air India logo on it. Then in front of the wing, you have your engines. There is the outside view of the engine, and here is the inside view. Then you move towards the back, you've got an antenna on top, you've got the Wi-Fi dome. It does say Airbus A350-900 between the rear two sets of doors, and then at the rear door to the left of it, you have the Indian flag again, and underneath it is the registration, which is Victor Tango Juliet Romeo Alpha. Now, it does look like there's a very slight painting error there. The A isn't fully there, so that is a little disappointing to see with a little bit of lack of quality control, but really this model isn't too bad. And then you have the Air India tail design there. You move to the right side, you have the cargo and luggage doors there in the front and there in the back. And you can see here, again, the V is a little bit cut off there, so a little bit of quality control issues with the paint. But here is the front view of this aircraft. Here's the right side. Here's the back view. There's the left side. There's the top view. And here's the bottom. So it does say Air India across the belly of the aircraft in the red there. You've got a little bit of gold, but mostly white. And up by the front, you've got the nose cone again. The nose gear, all the gears are rubber and do roll again. You have an antenna underneath there as well. In the middle, you have a stand hole. There's your main gear. They do not tilt, but there you have underneath your engines and wings. The registration again underneath the left wing. And then you've got more details as you go back. Then you have the doors for the APU and the APU itself all the way in the back. So that's really it for the model. Overall, I think NG's done a fantastic job. Again, the slight quality control issues with the registration lettering paint. So that will be taking off half a point, but other than that, I've got no points to deduct. So that's going to be a score of 29.5 out of 30 for this model. And that's going to be it for this review. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button down below and consider subscribing to my channel if you're new. And once again, I would really appreciate it if you could check out my Instagram, and the link for that is in the description below. Thanks again for watching. Bye.
We would like to point out the safety features of this Boeing 737-700 series aircraft. You're looking at the Southwest Airlines bestseller. It's a safety information card. It's in the seat pocket in front of you. It works as a fan for no extra charge. You're welcome. And it reads as a comic book. It has a lot of short stories. None of them ends well. Absolutely.